Right, so factorization quadratics. Let's go again. Firstly, a label, a equation, or expression. An equation usually contains an equal sign and something again. Alright, so you label the expression A, B, C. Now this A is 5p squared. B is minus p. Again, if you know anything about my teaching, I would always say the sign in front of a letter or number belongs to it. So it's minus p. Just like C is minus 18. Stay with me, please. Right? If you have to go back, go back. Next thing we do, we calculate the A multiplied by C. We calculate the product of A and C. Product means multiplication. Okay, the end result of multiplication. That's what product mean. The product of 2 and 6 is 12. The product of 2 and 8 is 16. The product of 5 and 3 is 15. Means multiply. So the product of A and C A and C, which means A again multiply by C, would be okay, 5p squared multiplied by minus 18. Let me see if I'm good enough to work it out in my head. Let me see. 50 and 4, that's 90. Am I right? Minus 90p squared. Nice. Minus 90p squared. Right? So we get the A, we get the product of A and C. Now, I would assume that you already viewed the previous video, but I still will go over it. Right? So you want to split this up into, you want to get two numbers that would add to make minus p with the b, two numbers that would add to make the b, and multiply to give this the product of A and C. That's why we do the product of A and C and had this minus 90p squared. So you must add to give this and the two numbers must add to give the b and must multiply to give the minus 90p squared. Right? If you ain't hear me good, go back, rewind the video. It's a video. Right? So let me start to think. Okay, I can think of okay. This is when you had watch now, you're using plenty brain power here, you know. Plenty mental maths. This itself, I don't think this will come in a CXC paper. I get this question off the internet. Right, but okay, 90p squared, that would something like multiply to give you minus 90p squared. We could think of factors of minus 90p squared. We could start with that. Right? Because if the two numbers must multiply to give that, then is a factor. Right? So we could think we could think like big factors. So like let me see. 9 could go into minus 90p squared, and also 10 actually I think we have it there, you know. I think we have it there. If all you got in it, all you know what I'm talking about, all you reach to, all you there, I think we have it there. Okay, so let me see, we are 10p and 9p. How we doing this? So it's a minus p there, so we could probably say 9p plus minus 10p. Right? And I think we have it. So we are the positive 9p and a minus 10p. I think, yeah, that is it. Right? So that is the two numbers we get. Let me just write it at this side here. Don't do this in CXC though. Sorry for the lighting, I'm a flash. Right? What's it, the positive 9p or the minus? Minus, what did I say? What did I say, buddy? Can't remember what I said, right? But I believe it was 9p minus 10p, because that's it, right? 9p and minus 10p. That's the numbers we're working with, and we could see if we add these two terms, we would get minus p. If we multiply these two terms, we would get minus 90p squared. Understood? Understood? If you don't understand, you can always rewind, or you can watch the video that I did, the former video I did. It's also on YouTube. Right? So, right, let me start. So we write in back the thing normal. We split the b into 2. We got the 9p minus 10, 9p minus 10p minus 18. I apologize again for the lighting. I'm very sorry, but somehow the video this phone will start with the flash and just cut off. I really don't know how that has happened, but I have to continue anyway. Right, so when we get to this stage here, so all you understand what I do there, I just break the b. I got the two terms we was looking for, right? That would add to give this, and would multiply to give the product of a and c, right? That's the 9p and the minus 10p. So you see the b is broken up to this, and now we just do factorization by grouping. We group the first two terms, and the second two terms we just factorize them, right? So 5p squared, sorry, I forget the sign here. Alright, the minus p, no, it's a positive, right? It's a positive. My mistake, right? Because it's positive 9p and a minus 10p, right? You see, no sign in front of our number, positive is understood, right? So you all know how we add these. Remember, they add to make the b, right? Remember, they add to make the b. 9p. Okay, I don't know if you all were part of my class when I taught simplification, those kind of stuff, but some we always get mixed up with is the minuses and the signs, because we really don't understand them. Now we can look at this. I have $9 and somehow I spent 10, and right, consider the plus to be an and. Somehow we are minus 10. So I have $9 and somehow we are minus 10. So how much you are now? Well, you spend out the 9 and you probably borrow 1, so you minus 1, it? Minus 1p, right? Don't worry, all you can always leave comments under the video and I will explain this whole minus and positive thing in a whole video. Right, but I mean, after you watch that video, you should get it down pat. So let me continue. Factorization by grouping. 5p squared plus 9p. P is the highest common factor here. P into 5p squared would give us 5p plus 9. Right. Right. I would use, okay, minus 10p minus 18. I would use, you always probably say 2 in all your head, but I would use minus 2, so we could get a positive in the brackets, right? Remember, you want to get the same exact thing in the brackets for the two brackets, right? So minus 2 into minus 10p would give us 5p, and minus 2 into minus 18 would give us plus 9. Right, and again, factorization by grouping. We already make sure is the same thing in the both brackets, and we just put these in brackets here, the factors for both, we just put them in brackets by themselves. So it's p minus 2, right? And the second bracket again, which is the terms we see in the two brackets there, 5p plus 9, and we're done. You could always multiply to see if you get the same question that is on top, right? Factorization by quadratics.